Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Round 3 back 9 coverage coming your way here at the 2025 MVPs Open at Austin, presented by Flight Factory, commentated by BigBarri Commentary. Front 9, we had 8 straight pars and a birdie from our leader, Kyle Klein. A little slow, missed some real short putts, and you could see it was causing some frustration for him, but stayed away from the big red numbers. Still holding on to a lead.
Yeah, it was good enough. That's all you can say about it.
No one with more than 4 birdies on the front 9. That's Anthony Barela, but he did that with a bogey. So 300 is the best score on the front. Very slow.
When you look at the leaderboard, nobody really is doing better than that. Like, that's par for the course.
One person.
Yeah, there's one guy who got through Paul Macbeth, 12 under par.
1095 right now.
Yeah, unofficially. It could go up by the end of the round, but...
Well, hole 10 is a hole that the course gives one back to you. Downhill, 310. Pretty simple wind. You got to get on the green. That's as easy as it is. Get on the green.
Reminds me of the hole 10 over at the other course. It's like, all right, coming to the back 9, here's a gift.
Niklas will certainly have some good memories of his hole-in-one here last year en route to winning. Pretty bad skip for Gannon.
Yeah, he's been living at Circle's edge the whole tournament. Kyle.
Coming off his first birdie of the round.
It's heavy.
Yeah, it's moving right. Needs to sit. Oh, boy. That is living on the edge.
You know he didn't like it right away. AB hammers this. Needs to drop. Does go in.
Oh, the counter skip to bullseye through the wickets. Quality stuff there for AB. Should be a fun follow flight to follow. There's the lift. There's the drop. There's the counter skip. How cool.
Same disc, you think?
It may be. It was a red disc.
He's just trying to air it in this time. Oh, and it kind of had a chance.
Yeah, no doubt. If it dropped quick, it could have collected metal. All 4 safe. Now, time for a putt off. Gannon is just not fully actualized Gannon yet. It's just beta Gannon right now.
Really bizarre stuff we're seeing. I can't quite make out what's going on here.
Or what Kyle's saying.
It seems like these guys are just...
It's contagious.
Yeah, are just not having fun.
It's contagious, Paul. And they've all got it. They've got the ick.
And AB just walks up, taps it in, waves to the crowd. Yeah.
Oh, no. And to be fair, none of those putts were easy.
No, but those are the best putters in the world.
Yeah, you got. I mean, you're not expecting all 3 of them from Circle's edge and in to miss.
Lead card. It's very rare. Ezra got the eagle. This is going to have to be another big putt because
it's going to roll deep.
Oh, scary.
Yep. Basket on the mound. Anything left, right, or low is going to get a lot of extra movement. That's why you just want to aim in the middle, and then it stays in the basket.
He hammered that thing in there, too.
Somehow it was hammered with pace, like with touch.
Yeah. Like sped up right at impact. Ricky sighting. Haven't seen him in a minute.
Not this season, really, yet. This is OB. It's hits a spectator that just did not get out of the way, and that's unfortunate. But Rick's that does about it. I think the spectator was way out of bounds. I don't think it had a chance of coming back in bounds. It looked initially like he might have been on the line, but he was not.
No, he's so far out of bounds.
Okay, it didn't make any difference. And in the end, Ricky cans it from 65-70.
Spectators be getting hit.
Sorry to give that guy a hard time. It looked like he was on the line, and I was like, man, you got to get out of the way a little quicker than that. And then he's like smiling and laughing about it. I was like, dude, not a smile and laughing situation if you're on the line, but he's not. So give him a...
He's as far away from the out of bounds line as you could
That's on me.
possibly
Hands up. Hands up. 1,000-foot par 5 here. We saw just a moment ago, it can be eagled. It's a right to left wind still, I believe, for these guys. Pretty strong wind. It's going to make it difficult to stay in bounds off the tee because it does go downhill, and it's the fairway does slope from right to left. So getting the breaks before it finds OB left is not easy to do unless you're AB and you go against the grain with the forehand.
Not coming back.
It turned over. It had like this last little flip.
Hit the path to boot.
I was going to say, he throws it so much spin that it skips out of high grass. It's like a Chuck Norris joke waiting to happen.
Puts a lot of spike on it. This should be just fine. Really far back, though, I think.
Yeah, that's not a green light for the pin. Dad? That's just fine. Right in the middle. Tough thing is now the second shot, you're going to be going again to a slope part of the fairway that goes from right to left with that right to left crosswind.
Yeah.
Niklas trusting the Anheuser. Is it going to get edge and come back? It is. Oh, Paul.
That guy wanted to kick it.
That was a very tense moment for Niklas, I'm sure.
Going home.
Yeah, is he sending it? Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, he's sending it. That's just stupid, man.
So
The guy is not human.
I had somebody range it.
Oh, you did?
630.
Stop it.
630.
No kidding. Really?
Yeah. I mean, so far that this guy's just trying to lay up.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It's a stake.
Oh, brutal.
I don't know where that was skipping to, though.
I think there's a bunker there. I think Gannon might be in a bunker.
Yeah.
I think
Is that right?
I think he's in the bunker.
And Kyle lays this up into the nice landing zone. I mean, that shot from AB is so far back.
These Gannon and Kyle rip, and they're just not even thinking about it.
This guy's gonna try though.
Well, yeah, he got full flight on the tee shot. This is probably less than 500 to the pin.
For sure. Oh no, OB for Niklas now.
Maybe not. Yeah, it is.
I guess, that stake. Nah, yeah, OB.
Bunker.
Yeah, he went in the bunker, guys. That's going to be a par.
Yeah. Nice touch.
Did you go for this one yourself?
Yeah, I threw one tee shot and I threw a second shot, and then I went for it on my third shot. And I got my birdie. Weren't too many of those this week, so it felt good.
Yeah.
Kyle comes up short. Another tester putt coming. Not the distance that he wants to challenge himself with. Could he? Oh, my goodness. Could you just imagine?
Yeah. I could. He went kind of far, though, didn't he?
Yeah, it's not a tap-in coming back.
Niklas. Birdie.
He does get the OB birdie. It's going to come down to Kyle's putt, whether or not that's going to gain strokes on the entire card.
hasn't made any of them.
Trying to figure out how to negotiate with himself to commit to his putt.
I mean, I haven't seen this bad of putting in the circle, right around the circle.
Not in a third round lead card.
I mean, we saw even Adam get a little bit off for like 3-4 holes, but then all of a sudden he was making good ones.
Yeah, it's back to, oh yeah, this is what we expect. Yeah, just combination of nerves, energy at the card, situation, wind,
Hasn't
elevated
relinquished
baskets.
the lead the whole round.
Crazy. Honestly, pretty crazy. One birdie in 11 holes.
Unbelievable.
And a par on a hole like this, for Kyle, without going OB, that feels like a bogey.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to hole 15 with Vaino Makela. And didn't quite see. I think that was too high. I think it
It
probably
caught the tree.
sat down. Oh, yeah. 40 feet uphill. Hyvä Vaino.
Great putt up the hill.
And he is an animal. 630. Golf shot in the wind.
Might have been farther.
Might have been farther. Good to know.
Yeah.
Luke Taylor, Daniel Pfaff, the other two players with eagles. And that's it for the entire field on a very eagleable par 5.
Yeah.
If the wind is more suitable tomorrow, we'll see that number jump up.
I
Even with a field that is cut in half.
airballed my eagle putt.
Did you?
Three putted.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you for having an eagle putt.
Thanks.
Yep. Hole 12, par 3, 370, I believe. 375.
Had to make a 30-footer.
Oh, just didn't commit to the shot. Didn't like it one bit.
Talk about a 30-footer.
It's more than that.
You think?
I think so. I think that's a good chunk outside the circle is my guess.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
what you want it to look like. Right there. Hit the front side of the hill. Take all the steam off. Bullseye.
Those are the ones you want to. Tappy Taparooski.
I love you. You're like my favorite weirdo.
This looks too driven.
Yeah, it's going to be long. It's going to hit the back side of the hill, so this is going to get that skip and roll similar to what we saw with Ezra earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit closer.
And it's blue. Don't throw blue here. I don't know if he threw blue. Better.
Yeah, I like this too. Driven, front hillside, skip up. Challenge the putt again. I mean,
He's making it.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I think he is too. But yeah, this is a tailwind putt for Niklas.
Pretty much a 30-footer.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's outside the circle. The circle's 32 feet, 10 inches. He's 2 feet outside the circle. He's 35 feet. Does that count as 30 feet? 30-footer?
No.
All right. We both win. I'll just say that's a draw.
I was big loser there. You win.
Kyle for the birdie and to restore faith in humanity, and it's in. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it feels like, buddy. He might be having a moment where he says, I remember. I can do this.
Well, his mind's telling him, you just airballed. You could hit the camera guy back there. And then you focus up, comes out smooth. Now I'm going to be looking for him to make a couple.
I'm with you.
I mean, a 20-footer does wonders for the putt.
And it can do the exact opposite. 20-footers can tell you a lot in both directions. That lead is down to 1. I guess it was before the hole, but it still is down to 1. But 3 shots over third place. So go as slow as you like, turtle your way through the course, these hairs aren't catching up that fast.
No. Tough to catch, guy.
Who's turtling?
Quick.
That's a quick terrapin. Hole 13, par 3, 415. OB carry. That shouldn't come into play too much. The wind isn't that big of a factor. This is one of the easier birdies on the course.
Look at that lift. As soon as they get on highs, or they take a crazy wide lift.
So dialed. Just ticks every single box for the complete disc golfer Anthony Barela does. You know,
Very
great
nice.
shot for Kyle. And again, that 20-footer from the last hole is going to help boost some confidence going into this upcoming 20-footer. Yeah, sometimes when we talk about AB in the past, we talk about, oh, he was just, if he putted better. He was a good putter.
Mm-hmm.
The issue wasn't that he was a bad putter. It was consistency.
Right.
And that's one of those boxes you got to check, is Niklas is checking off another bullseye. That's the box you got to check if you want to be the ultimate complete disc golfer. And he's now got that one just like checked, X'd, blackened in. He's always there.
Big skip. Oh, sorry. Should have called for that. Dang it.
A little hot going in the green for Gannon.
I was excited thinking it might skip in. He just finds himself at this distance the whole tournament.
And how many times has that been the miss? Quite a few times. Even he made a big putt back on hole 2.
Mm-hmm. He's made some good ones for sure.
That was gonna miss like that had it been. Oh boy, oh boy.
Not one that's going to gain the confidence.
Hey.
It's in.
Yep. Sometimes you can miss putts and not be happy, or sometimes you can make putts and not be happy about it.
Yeah.
But Gannon almost had a miss like that back on 2, and it was just barely low enough to stay in. If that putt had been any lower for Gannon that time, that would have also stayed in. So he just needs to turn a few gears, dial it in to back to center, because he's not on the pole right now, and that's the reason why his putt's not going in. Man, that guy follows through, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Five ahead of fourth for Niklas. For Kyle now. So there is a little bit of separation being created.
Yeah.
Walk us through 14, man. This is a tough one.
560, 2 routes off the tee, par 4. Right hyzer route. And then kind of a sidearm flexi route up the left-hand side. You can get super aggressive and get all the way to the green. Saw Anthony do it in practice. But don't suggest that. I'm guessing putter,
Excuse me?
turnovers, or...
That's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like he's going up that left side.
Oh, he's going to hit the skinny gap. That's just right down the middle of the skinny. Oh, boy. Right where you want to be. This hole has been described as having some texture, which I really like. Look at the texture on this fairway. It's hairy. That is also right where you want to be.
I'm not seeing it.
The texture?
No. Don't say that anymore.
Niklas goes right side, pulls it, gets away with it.
Oh,
No one's hit a tree yet
big time gets away with it.
on this heavily textured hole.
Who said that to you? Why is it a fun thing for you now?
I don't know. Oh, there's a tree hit on this one. I initially thought it was interesting, and now I think it's funny because it bothers you. Gannon's trying to flex a forehand. This is looking pretty good.
Ooh, really good.
Where's he at, Paul? The same spot he's been all around.
Is he?
Where do you think he is? Uh-oh. Gannon looks down at his feet, didn't like what he had there.
AB.
What did I say?
Gannon. He might not have liked his feet either.
Oh, God, did I say Gannon? AB didn't like his footing, but he stays in bounds.
Oh, boy. We got ourselves a putt off.
And Niklas. Tricky one. Needs a sit. That's a pretty good sit.
Yeah. Yeah. Love that.
Can AB knock down another? Staring down 40 feet.
Just didn't lift for him. Oh, you little turd.
You little turtle. This is a family show. Over there.
Swing. Big momentum putt right here.
Yep.
Wow.
Jeez, that is so crisp. And I liked what he did on the first putt. The right idea. Keep it low in the wind. Try to drive it uphill, tiny bit of nose up. Just bad roll. Honestly, bad result.
Yeah, see, he's kind of shorter.
My bad. You right?
I wasn't right. I couldn't tell. I thought you knew something I didn't.
And I just saw the little
Whisker.
lawn whisker, and I thought
Yeah.
I associated that with the disc. But this is isn't this a hole that has 2 basket placements?
Probably for the FPO.
Yeah, so maybe there's another
Yeah.
whisker that's interfering with my vision.
He has a problem with this hole, doesn't he?
I think the card just doesn't really want to. Well, they want to make putts, but they just have forgotten how to do it.
You remember when last year he's coming down the stretch,
Mm-hmm.
gonna win easily. And
Bad
then
memories.
doinked it
Yep, bad memories.
from right here. It seemed like.
Yeah, it was a really close
Yeah.
one. Yeah, good call. It was right about the time when Gannon on Chase card was getting some momentum.
Kyle still with the lead.
How many putts can one miss inside the circle and hold a lead at a DGPT event? Well,
We have the
we're
record.
finding out. We're finding out right now.
And he's just building the record every hole.
It's like Steph Curry, every 3-pointer he makes. He's setting a new record. Hole 15, par 3, 345. We saw Gavin Phillips make the ace. We saw Vino Macula make a nice putt here. This is one you'd like to get. Good forehand, but it is a bit tricky. You have to really keep your elbow tucked in here because of this one tree on the right side. See how close he keeps his elbow to his body? That's what you're looking for. And rolls to about 27, 28. Elbow in.
I like it, I think.
Yep. Just
Oh,
don't do too much of that.
curl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good roll.
Golf clap.
Look at that. Kyle using body English to swing away from that tree.
Very nice. Kinda.
Mm-hmm. And grounds it. Just straight grounds it. But again, doing his best to manipulate his body around that angle. Just misses the shot just by a bit.
Good approach.
Oh, okay.
Gannon. Kind of just moving along.
Yeah.
Birdie here, birdie there.
That's how they do it. That was a solid putt.
Yeah.
That's the best putt we've seen him make today.
Means this guy won't be able to catch him. Now, Niklas gonna be down by 4 again. He was getting close there for a little bit.
I still think he's very dangerously lurking. You know, through the mistakes, through the missed putts, that everyone, it's honestly caught everyone by storm today, except for AB. He's right there. Right, that's just a donkulous drive.
Yeah, you would think it'd probably be tough to get it any farther than that, but I played with Double G, who made it past those 2 trees on the left.
Yikes.
Had like 100 feet in.
Yikes.
Something like that. It was so easy.
Oh, good finish there for Rick.
Macbeth moving up, hasn't done anything in 2 hours.
Yeah, he was in 7th. Now he's in 5th. I mean, so it's not just this card. The whole field is experiencing a very similar thing. That just something that the air is bad for putting today. Must be. Hole 16 is a 390 par 3 blind. Got to watch out for these bunkers. It's a great forehand play, but you want to miss it on the inside right side to avoid the bunkers.
Yeah, the wind is right to left, kind of pushing it straight. This is actually pretty good.
It's just going to come up short. It just hit the initial gap just by a little bit, slowed it down. But I like the emphasis of the shot was nice. It just needs to be a click wider.
Gotcha.
That's going to be challenging the bunkers, I think, but it might skip short of them. Yep, not right into them.
That's a good bunker to go into, though.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the basket. You're right.
Did they move this basket placement?
I'm going to take a second look here on catch cam.
I just feel like it's really close to that bunker.
And Kyle's going to be fine. And he's heading for a sandy landing.
Oh, he's going to be close to that little mark.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're done.
He is close to it. You're right. It's as close as you can be to being in bounds, but not. If they moved it, they didn't move it by much.
I just never remember the bunker being that close.
Yeah. I think it's the same placement.
Okay.
It's about, yeah, it's, I mean.
I thought it was higher.
Yeah, you might be right. Sneaky little hobbitses moving baskets around.
Oh, no.
Okay.
In between all the bunkers. Could really use it.
He's feeling used.
He's laughing.
Yeah, sometimes all you can do is just not going in.
I guess if you're going to miss right here. A little tap in.
Not too far off from throwing a perfect drive. I was like, my mini's in bounds. Can I be?
Why are you putting your foot like that? To the moon. It's so weird. You just place it like this. Oh, come on, Gannon. It's 8 feet, buddy.
No, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. A downhill headwind putt from that close is weird, dude. You feel like you're just putting it at your feet.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. I'm not a giant. Goes in.
1 shot on second, 4 on third. I wouldn't say a ton of separation, but it's comfortable that it's between them two at the moment.
Oh, for how bad he's played today, you absolutely are in love.
Uh-huh. Hole 17, par 3, 415. It is a pretty wild flex shot. It really opens up down the right side of the fairway, so taking an overstable distance driver and almost throwing like a roller angle to get it to go as far right as possible and then hyzer back at the end is a good shot shape for this fairway. There is a mandatory pretty early. Does it have enough integrity? Just a little bit too low for Gannon.
See if you can get it over. He does, but you're right. Again, too low.
Just too low.
Buds.
Almost the same exact shot.
Yeah, it's hard to get this shot right. You actually want something that's flatter. As soon as you get it over, it's going to drop.
I like this if it's overstable.
It's not. Though.
Yeah, it's got to be really overstable.
Mm-hmm.
I like the angle out of the hand for all of them, but I think they just didn't quite get the stability right.
Well, it's scary. You got all that stuff on the left.
Yeah, the OB is left side. That's a good point.
See, this is flatter. I like its chances a lot better than theirs.
Yeah, it gets up there. We'll call it 45 feet. So
Didn't get it on that knife, Annie, you know?
Uh-huh.
Kind of flattened it through there. All right, though. 50-footer. 60 maybe.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, jeez.
At least. We putted it.
Don't like that.
75 feet. 80 feet.
Doesn't want anything to do with it. It was so weird.
Yeah, that's a Gannon 2024 make. Like a 1 out of 4. You know what I mean?
This kid.
So animated. I'm sorry to laugh. It's just I relate so much, but it's every missed putt. There's a whole monologue internally. Man,
Just been a day for our
the
card.
crowd's just waiting. You know, somebody make a putt so we can cheer. We got all these claps that we haven't done today.
Yeah, the only one
We've
that's
been
made a
saving
long one is this guy. And he's got a tough one right here in front of him.
Oh boy,
Finally messes up.
That's a big mistake.
And he gains a stroke.
Oh,
He's now going to be 2 ahead.
wild. You know, that is the first mistake AB's made today. The bogey that he took back on hole 6. It's just you just take bogeys on hole 6 sometimes. You know, a bad kick here, a bad kick there happens. That's an unforced error, and that's the first one he's made today, and it cost him. He's going to lose a stroke to a leader. He's going to fall back to still 6 under, still the best score on the lead card. And the second best score on our leaderboard with the bogey. So still playing great going into a technical final hole.
Yeah, 685 feet, par 4. Dead straight as they make them. Today you're going to want to bend it off the left side, though. Open the gap up a little bit with the wind. And then second shot's really a scramble shot. You might have a straight turnover or straight to late flip turnover, sidearm flex shots. It's really just like pick your poison. A lot of people throwing mid-range and into on their second shots. This one gets something. And the green flag. You like that. Horrible kick. Stays in bounds. Deal. A missile.
Do they make them better than that? Is that where Gannon's was? Garrett's?
They don't sell those in the clubhouse.
Is that about where Garrett's was, though?
I'd have to see.
Okay.
Garrett was really far. I'd have to see. He's past the trees, maybe.
Oh, boy. Keeps turning, and now Niklas is going to be left with a difficult decision.
That guy just takes it. Appreciate it.
What is the finders keepers rule in Texas?
Good shot.
Yeah.
There.
Yep. Okay, so mandatory forcing him to not go hyzer over the crowd, and he's going to go straight and just gaps it. Beautiful. Yeah.
You take it, though.
Take it. Truly.
You got to get lucky through all that crud.
Yeah, he was sending that with the emphasis to get to the green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you don't, oh well.
Oh, well. Just hit your line, and that's what he did.
Really, Gannon? Shot shaping.
Okay. Another chance for a highlight putt if he wants it. That's about 50 feet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Surprising angle.
I don't know why he wasn't going hyzer.
I wonder if he was trying to and just had a
Meltdown.
tremendous misrelease. Because I don't know what else he could have been looking at.
Yeah.
Now, Kyle, he hits last year. He's about 50 feet.
What the heck? Okay.
AB playing skip shot. And that should wrap up the par and the 6 under for the round. What?
I just thought I was expecting a go-go.
Oh, yeah.
Like
A low
high, and
ceiling.
it just came. This would just be. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
of course.
Exactly.
Save it for the final hole.
Dug deep, got one to go.
And now the crowd
built-
they get the clap.
And he built a lead out of nothing. Out of pure, grit and no bogeys.
Bogey-free round. Important. On a day like this, that's huge. A bogey can turn into a double real quick. We talked about that back on hole 9. Gannon. Oh, man. You know what? We're setting up for a real interesting final round. Because these guys are going to have some revenge to take on this course. And they're going to be trying to track down a guy who showed a lot of vulnerabilities today.
He opened the door. Nobody walked through.
And he can build confidence from it.
It's going to make for an interesting Sunday.
Yeah, it is. Well, our leader remains our leader. Kyle Klein, now at 26 under par, has a
27.
27 under par, has a 3-shot lead, only lost one to Anthony Barela, who played a really solid round for all intents and purposes.
Everybody just kind of bunched up. I mean, you got to give a round of applause for Paul Macbeth's 12 under. That's the first time that I've seen somebody clear the field by at least 5 shots in a long time. And I think he did clear the field by 5 shots.
I'm going to check real quick because I'm curious. What was the second best round of the day?
I see Matty O's
7 under. Okay.
Yeah.
5 shots clear of the next best.
That
You
doesn't
don't
ever
see that.
happen anymore. And so,
Yep.
yeah, tip your cap to that guy. And if you can do that again tomorrow, all of a sudden you kind of have an outside chance.
Yeah. What is he 9 back right now?
I don't know, but
Yeah, I think he's at 18 under. So it would take nothing short of a miracle. But I mean, that's some dang good disc golf.
12 under with the way that lead card just played. That'd be pretty good. Making some big roaring sounds from the card behind.
Ricky, Paul, Vino,
Yeah.
and Evan Smith on the chase card. I mean, he's got a good lead right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be an exciting final day. Our lead card's going to remain our lead card, and we're going to see how it all shakes up tomorrow. Any final thoughts?
I think you should like and subscribe.
It's a good idea. Do that. See you tomorrow. Thanks, Founders Club. Love you. Bye.
Sunshine, get up on my body, know it truly, I feel fine. Get up watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know it truly, I feel fine.